One of the most important lessons that I've learned from a long association with David Swensen, who just passed away, God rest his soul. You know, he ran the Yale University Endowment for several decades and had a brilliant success there. And one of the critical components of his success that he used to tell me about all the time is manager selection. And in talking with him, I was absolutely astounded at the depth of research that he and his team would focus on understanding the background of the manager. These are some of the criteria that he stressed to me. Number one, ethics, of course. Integrity is the basis of everything. So if that manager was not intellectually honest and intellectually ethical, much less financially honest and financially ethical, they didn't want to have anything to do with him. Secondly, the philosophy and approach of the manager. This could be a liquid assets manager, this could be private equity, this could be private credit, this could be private real estate. Particularly as you get into alternative investments, you need to seek to understand the philosophy and approach of this manager. Thirdly, we've talked about for years, one of the things that I have felt was important is the investment edge. What is it that gives this manager an investment edge? Is it a particular understanding of an industry or a sector? Is it the proper sense of timing that they have? Is it the proper use of leverage that they have? That is, borrowing money to enhance their returns. Then the discipline and tools that they and the team use to create performance and outperformance. What are the specific tools? What are the technological tools? What are the analytical tools? What are the valuation tools that they use? Then manager selection is very much involved with human capital. David Swensen told me that they would often check references on up to 25 or 30 references when they were looking to put money with a manager in the liquid space, stocks, bonds, currencies, or especially in the alternative space. Then another criterion is performance history. What's the performance history been? Not only the up part, but what risk have they taken to get a return? What is not only the return, but what are the risks that they've taken? What's the standard deviation? What's the correlation of this investment strategy been with mainstream indices? Then lessons learned. You want to understand, as the manager, being honest and complete and transparent and forthright about the biggest mistakes that they've made. Everyone's going to make mistakes in this business. It's a humbling business. Our old mentor, Barton Michael Biggs, Morgan Stanley days, always used to stress, David, what are we learning from our mistakes? Then the last two things are the costs. What's it cost? How is the manager compensated? Are they compensated just on the growth of assets? Are they compensated based on performance? Is there a set management fee? In what ways are the costs allocated to you as an investor? And then capture ratios. Capture ratios involve how much of the upside movement do they capture in the asset class, and how much of the downside do they actually get exposed to on the downside. That's downside capture ratios. Then the experiences. Again, this is like asking the manager themselves, what lessons have they learned? The experience. What has your experience been? What have been your best ideas, your best experiences, your best lessons learned, and what have been some of the most searingly difficult investment management experiences? And then lastly is success factors. What are the success factors? Our friend David Swensen used to talk about passion, about incredible discipline, okay, about an understandable approach that was transparent. These are some of the success factors. You want to be asking them about these specific success factors.